Good day to you guys. I just wanted to play with a Lazy Susan and some mica powders, all sorts of glitter, and alcohol inks. I am using these four in the alcohol inks. 2 are Ranger and 2 are Pinata Jacquards. I've got the Jacquard green and a green in the Ranger, brown in the Ranger, and Blanca white in the Jacquard. I am also using iridescent glitters. I took some iridescent papers and cut them up in different sizes, and I will mix my epoxy resin in there also. I have purchased all of these glitters at the Dollar Tree, and you get, let's see if I can find one that has several. You get all of these different colors, lots of glitter for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I think that's a pretty good deal. I am using the Black Diamond mica powders and also Baltic Day mica powders. I have mixed all of my resins up except for the little iridescent pieces of paper. I'll do that in a moment, and I'll do the white at a later point too. I mixed 2 cups of resin, and it probably won't cover the whole thing. This is a 15-inch Lazy Susan, and it's a slab of wood. So I took the liberty of laying all of my pieces of beads and glass filler, chains in different areas. I like to collect old jewelry and use it in my artwork. The white that you see here is sand sable, just really fine sand. And this piece here is an actual, like an iridescent kind of mica looking piece of vinyl that I cut out to shape to lay it down, because I really wanted to see all the different facets of the pieces of glass and the pearl pieces and all that. I used also in here fireplace glass pieces. So I'm just going to start pouring, and hopefully it's going to turn out to be something really pretty. Hopefully. I want to set all my pieces of sand and the jewelry with the plain color, the clear. So I'm just going to lay that over that. So hopefully it will make it sit still. You never know. Some people glue all their pieces down before they start putting the resin on, but I like doing it this way. That way it sometimes it'll move, sometimes it won't, but it's okay with me if it does. Excuse me. This is the Ranger's brown with some of the brown glitter flakes in it. And I'm going to do this along the edges because I want it to look natural, because the outside of this where I have it taped up is actually got the bark and everything on it from the slab. So I'm going to try to make that meld in with the tree bark as best I can when I pull off the tape and everything. I'll let this set for about an hour or so after I finish putting it all down, and then I will remove the tape. This is actually the green in the Jacquard's Pinata inks, and I don't know why, but in resin it turns blue. It's a pretty blue. So I'm going to say I'm okay with it. And I'm just going to make the shapes of like going along with the piece of vinyl that I did. And just keep pouring and see what will happen with all of it. I'm kind of hoping that it's going to end up being very pretty with all the different facets and different colors and different textures. Going through. I tend to try to really concentrate when I'm doing this, when I'm doing the geodes, because I want them to have just all different kinds of reflectiveness on it. I'm going to cover up my chain here with the clear with the iridescent glitter in it, so all of my colors don't run over my chains. I think it's going to be very pretty. With all the different colors of blues and greens. I think it's already pretty. It's so weird to me that the jacquard green turns to blue. It's just weird. Put some copper in here. Okay, so I'm going to mix some of the iridescent in. Hopefully, I've never done this before, and I probably didn't make my pieces small enough, but we'll see how they flip out. See, they're pretty big pieces, and it could be a complete fail, but I'm going to hope that it's not. Oh, I meant to say too that in this I put some glow-in-the-dark pink in. So in areas, after you've turned out your lights, it will light up for you, which I think is kind of cool. So we'll see how these pieces laying in there work out for us. if I have any left over, I'm going to do another pour for my turtle. I just thought he was so stinking cute. So I've got this mold here that I will probably pour a few things in here and yonder. Let's see if I can set that where you can maybe see it. I just rub it up the edges so it goes all over. So that color is done. I'm going to now add some yellow around. This is one of the mica pigments here. Sometimes I think I want the wood to show through, and then other times I'm like, I really like the effects of all the mica powders and the alcohol inks coming together. I've got a line here I don't like, so I'm just going to move it. I just dripped it where I shouldn't have. I'm going to put a little bit of that yellow before I run out of it in the turtle. That's the end of that. I'm going to put a little bit of clear in the turtle. I keep putting the clear on top of wherever I've poured like colors too. That might cover up the chains so they come back through. Anyways, it's kind of cool looking. I just finish out all my colors, and this is going to be a psychedelic little turtle here. Get all kinds of lines in it. Just kind of plain, huh? It is very, very colorful. green in there. You can tell that I almost have all of it covered. The stones are going to stick out just a bit, so I will probably have to put a finish coat on it. But I think it'll be okay. And make sure all those little pieces of the iridescent paper are laying down. You have to remember too that you have to work pretty fast with the resin, because it will cure on you pretty quick. Lots of people, when they make these, they, I think they have a plan of where their lines are going to go and what the colors are going to be, and I just tend to go like really crazy with it, so. But I like how they turn out. I really do. Try to get right along the edge of the chain. A few lines of the blue in here. I really like the blue. I'm probably going to mix a teeny bit more of the blue. Or the green, actually. So it does say green. And as soon as I put it in there, it's blue. It's crazy. It is, it is. Mixing a little bit more there. And I'm I'm also going to put it in the turtle on his feet. About got all the use out of it I can, because it is starting to set up on me. It is starting to set up on me. Plenty of glitter in that turtle. More of the copper. It's all going to move as it continues to cure and as I heat it up. A little bit more in the center here. And I'm going to put the rest of it in my turtle. There's that one. You just fill the mold up until it's done. Just make it a teeny bit more of this to mix. I like this color of the Rangers. It looks like lettuce. Maybe that's the color of it. I'm not sure. Being legally blind messes with me there. But I don't let it stop me. Don't ever let anything get in the way of you doing what you love to do. I think it's important. For you to do what you love. And I love creating. Absolutely love creating. It doesn't matter how you pour the stuff in the mold. And you really don't want it to turn to mud on you. That would be bad. And this one's got all kinds of the characteristics that it could turn into mud just because of the colors that I've used. But I think it'll be okay. The turtle, that is. The geode is going to have all of your colors that you have here. I think it's going to turn out pretty. I do. One more pin. Ran out of the yellow, and I wish I hadn't have done that, but it'll be okay. So I've about used everything that I have. Just about. And I got my first coat on, so that's all pretty good. I'll heat this just a bit. It's starting to set up on me. Try to get all the bubbles out of it, and I'll bring it down and show you what it looks like up close. I'm just very random in my pattern making, I think. Okay, turtle's almost all the way full. Pretty close. I'm just going to take in and drop the stick in. Mix that around just a tad and then fill the rest of it up. And this will be done in about, because the thicker your pour, the faster it heats up and the faster it cures. So I'm about done. Can't wait to see how this turns out. I think it's going to be very pretty. I think I'm out of my 2 cups of resin. am out. Anyways, that's that. I'm going to bring it down and show you as soon as I do just a little bit more firing. I think it looks pretty darn cool. Alright, let me bring my camera down. Try not to jostle you too much. Let's see. You can see all of my mess. everything going on. This is my mess of a space, but it's mine. And I really like it. So, I'll move my light just a little bit. Hopefully you can still see what's going on in it. But all of the facets and everything, the depth that you're going to see in it, I think is pretty cool. You can see all my little pieces of stone, the pearls that I put in, and the chains. If I can find one, you can see they still show through. So, pretty cool to me. So let me know what you guys think. I think it's kind of cool. Anyways, oh, I should show you the turtle is full, and he's going to be all kinds of metallic and different kinds of colors. Kind of cool. Anyways, this is my joy today, and I'm just going to say peace out. Let me know what you guys think.